Coming up on Sports Weekly, a wild finish between San Bernardino and Indian Springs in baseball action as it came down to extra innings in the final hit of the ball game. We'll also check in with the Cajon softball team as they're making strides in the very tough Citrus Belt League. We'll also hit the pool at Speed City, that's Cardinal City, as they were taking on rival the Coyotes from Indian Springs. We've also got Alexander Madison as he is back with two more I Am Gifted Athletes of the Week. And we'll wrap things up with a little Arroyo Valley boys tennis. And their number one player, Jairo Casas Murillo. That's coming up here on Sports Weekly on IEMG, and it starts right now. And with that, welcome to Sports Weekly on IEMG. I'm your host, Pep Fernandez. Give this video a like and subscribe to the Inland Empire Media Group YouTube channel for all your best sports coverage here in the city of San Bernardino. We're going to lead things off, I should say, because we're starting with baseball. And it was a big game between San Bernardino and Indian Springs. The Cardinals and the Coyotes going down to the wire with Indian Springs thinking maybe upset on the road out there at Cardinal City. Let's take you out there, and it was a good one. San Bernardino would post 4 runs in the first inning, but Indian Springs would settle in, and the Coyotes would make it close. San Bernardino catcher Juan Silva throwing out the Coyotes runner, and a great tag there by Aiden Zuno as well. Then it's going to be Indian Springs starter Marco Arredondo, the big-time K here. 110 pitches. He had his best outing of the season, handling the Cardinals for about 7 innings in this one after that first run, 4-run first inning. Then it's going to be San Bernardino's Braden Williamson. He's going to get the K, and then the comebacker to Williamson. And then the pickoff move at third gets a runner out. Indian Springs had a runner in scoring position, but nothing doing there. To the 7th inning, Williamson gets the pickoff move, and then we go to the 8th inning. Extra innings. Juan Silva, the single. Antonio Quintero moving all the way to third. We're in the 8th inning. Extra innings. San Bernardino trying to win this one. They would load up the bases with a little bit of drizzle in the air. And then Indian Springs getting the force out at home. So we are still tied 4-4. 8th inning, bases full, 1 out, and Chris Rogers delivers the base hit and knocks in the walk-off run. San Bernardino with a big 5-4 victory against Indian Springs in extra innings. After the win, we caught up with Chris Rogers, the hero for Cardinal City in this one.
Man, I just went in there with an approach, wanting to hit the ball and win this game, and we were down by 1. We were tied, and I just wanted to go and execute and win today.
What were you looking for in that last at-bat?
Just to put the ball in play.
And then I know you guys had like 4 runs in the first inning, and then it went cold, but you guys came away with a win. Why do you think that happened?
I just think we executed as a team, and we stayed together, and we knew we needed to win this, so I think that's why.
And for confidence-wise, you guys feel good now going forward, getting a win like this?
Yeah, I just say we got to keep executing, keep practicing, come to practice every day, and keep getting better.
Awesome. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it, man. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
All right, the celebratory Gatorade bath for Chris Rogers after that big win. Now let's take you to the Sunkist League, and we've got some good baseball in this one. Kaiser and Summit going head-to-head, 2 teams that will compete for the league championship, and it looks like Summit will be the front runner. They pick up a big 4-0 win against the Kaiser Cats. Cody Smathers smacking a 3-run homer in the 5th inning. And that would be the big blow in this one. Again, Summit wins 4-zip against the rival Kaiser Cats. Speaking of home runs, we're going to jump from the Sunkist League to the Ambassador League. Arrowhead Christian taking on Ontario Christian. Tied at 2, bottom of the 7th, and that is Deegan Martinez with the walk-off home run for the ACA Eagles in a highly competitive Ambassador League game. So big win, dramatic win for the Eagles on their home field against Ontario Christian, in which every game matters in the Ambassador League. Speaking of the Ambassador League, the front runner right now, the Aquinas Falcons. They were on the road in Las Vegas at the All Faiths Classic. They played 4 games, and they won 3 of them. They went 3-1 at the tournament, going up against some of the best private schools in the country. So now their overall record is 18-2 on the year, and they'll be back home this week, including a big game against ACA in Ambassador League play. And finally, speaking of Aquinas, the beach volleyball team wrapped up their season in league play against Norco. Now, Norco, the Cougars, did get the victory in this one, 3-2, but Aquinas found out this week that they did make the CIF Southern Section playoffs as an at-large team in Division II. The Falcons will play on the road at San Clemente to open the Division II playoffs. So best of luck to Aquinas as they go into the beach volleyball playoffs this week. All right, when we come back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG, we've got Cajon softball, we've got San Bernardino against Indian Springs, and we're going to hit the pool at San Bernardino and Arroyo Valley. That's next here on Sports Weekly on IEMG.